Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Young kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Hunter. He's off on that one. On offense, here are the Thunder. Wiggins with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. Here's Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lays it up off the glass.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And so here is Oklahoma City. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
That free throw good from Daniels. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Young finds Johnson. Pass to Hunter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City. Pass to Daniels. Johnson against Williams. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Capella sets a screen for Young. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren against Capella. And it's good for 2. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, he had a strong showing last season. 9th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop.
Has to be some expectation that Williams will take that shot. He has the green light for three-point land.
Young against Caruso. Here's Johnson. Here's Capella. The shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Williams passes to Wiggins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
1:46 left here in the first quarter. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Over Bogdanovich, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, as a shooter, Williams is fairly flexible.
Johnson outside. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caruso kicks to Wiggins. It's Dort on the wing. Clock at 6. Wiggins, a screen on Bogdanovich. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Young finds Johnson. Capella with a screen on Wiggins. Johnson the pass to Capella. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he's good on the second.
And Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Jones. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Jang in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now, here's Okongwu. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And stolen by Jang. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Jang with the ball. Covered by Hunter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Out to the wing. Here's Jang. Oh, good on the triple. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jang. Launches a 3. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the miss from Trae Young. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trey is, but what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Larry Nance is checked in for the Hawks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Young taking his time here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Young. Jang, the pass to Dort. It's tipped. Fast break for Hawks. Jumps up. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Dort. Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Jang, and it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Nance. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizachet. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Now, here's Dort. Still scoreless. Wiggins outside. Pass to Caruso. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 4. Daniels dishes to Young. Wiggins against Capella. Now Hunter. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Outside Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Dort against Johnson. Caruso looking for an opening. Hunter grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Johnson with the stop.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
And here now the Thunder. Caruso with the ball. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Williams. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Johnson with it. Now Hunter. Still without a basket. The kick out to Young. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Williams gets the bucket.
Showing more and more how ideal a wing player he is. Williams, such a polished J.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The Hawks trail by 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Capella's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hawks. Oklahoma City shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Personal foul. First team foul. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hunter kicks to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Hunter for the tie. Sinks the three-pointer. Hunter's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Williams. Now here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Young outside. For the lead. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Pass to Hunter. Now Daniels. Down low. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Hawks, Reza Shea is coming in for Daniel. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. Four on the clock. Bogdanovic passes to Johnson. Here's Reza Shea. The Hawks again can't hit. The Thunder have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shea Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Love that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. And not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 1:44 left to play in the third. Dort kicks to Caruso. To the paint. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
That free throw, no good.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Wallace subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Good on the second free throw. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Now, here's Johnson. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. A floater. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Caruso against Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Wallace. Wallace, good. For Atlanta, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7. Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jones is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jang in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about him in that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge 3-point shot.
Now here's Nance. Pass to Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now, here is Young. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Young picks him up defensively. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And it's Jones, that time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 3. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Young. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Pass to Nance. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chang, no luck. Bogdanovich with it. Pass to Young. Nance outside. Back to Young. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Young, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the line, Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. Pass to Young. Knocks it loose. Here's Rizeshe. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Young against Caruso. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. The shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Didn't we look for Oklahoma City? Holmgren, he's checked in for Jack. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Hunter's checked in for Rizeshe. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Young is double. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Under trailing by 3. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now, here is Young. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And no shakiness from Capella, built for the moment.
1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's the teardrop, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved that he's adding to his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 56 seconds left in the game. Pass to Johnson. Knocks down the 3.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The Thunder with another miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
Defensive foul. Trae Young. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Free throw good. Dort.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And it's the Hawks ball. They lead by 1. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. They grab their own miss. Johnson outside. Offline with his 3. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To take the lead, out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And that's an intentional foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Third personal foul. 13 foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.